Yo, YouTube, what it do? It's your boy EVEYON, and we're back over on the second channel, and of course, we're reacting to some more how to make the perfect Call of Duty, bro. How to make the perfect Call of Duty. I really like what SCUMP said in this video, so we're gonna react to it.
If you
Got my coffee right here. Don't even worry, we lit right now.
This one just
We're on like a different level right now. We're on a different level.
if you guys were you guys were Call of Duty's board.
You make it hard to do me. Y'all listen to SZA? Fire.
You would do different to put Call of Duty in the best path forward. Get off YouTube. Forward.
I'm just gonna run this one just because I think this is the I separate Warzone and multiplayer.
Bro, that's the biggest thing I wanted to take from this video, because I've been telling my homies this for a minute, bro. Every time we hop in Discord, I'm like, bro, I wish Warzone was its own game, bro. If Warzone had its own app and I could just load into Warzone, I feel like that would increase the servers for both platforms. Like if they had multiplayer and zombies on their own platform, and then you could load it to Warzone, they could still integrate all those guns and everything from multiplayer into Warzone. Make all the guns and attachments unlocked so people don't have to grind them. But obviously, you're still going to have those perks of the camos and everything from multiplayer and zombies. If you want to grind those, bring them over to Warzone. You feel me? There's going to be perks to it, obviously, of still buying multiplayer. And I'm still going to buy the multiplayer. It's not like I'm just going to hop on Warzone only. But it's like, I feel like if they separate those two, oh my God, it would just, I feel like the game would just be so much better if they separated them, bro.
I think that since that has been a thing, Call of Duty has just gone not completely downhill, because there have been
it's gone completely downhill, bro.
Since they've combined the two. I mean, it's just you can't put half effort into two things. You know what I'm saying? You got to fully commit in. And it feels like since Warzone has been integrated, it feels like it kind of just has been, the effort has been split. Like if I'm
Bro, the effort has been split. That's the other problem, bro. They need a group of people that work on Warzone specifically, bro. They need input from creators. Like the biggest, obviously not from like me, but bigger creators and stuff that actually play the game from the rank viewpoint, from just the resurgence viewpoint, from just playing casual on the big map. They need more input. They need more people that play the actual game or and like playing this shit every day. And it's just gonna make things much better.
Off that, I would take Omni Movement as it is today and make that the last change of movement they make to Call of Duty. Besides removing tac sprint, you have to have one speed of sprint, and it could be the speed of tac sprint, but it should be sprinting, and that's it.
Bro, I like that right there. But yeah, if they take Omni Movement, I ain't watched this whole video yet. I heard Scump's part and I was like, yo, let me react to this. If they take Omni Movement, keep it how it is, not keep it how it is, make it more fluid and everything, increase the speed and everything, but then bro, there's no more walking, bro. You tac sprint. You tac sprint. As soon as you hit your W key, as soon as you move your stick forward on the controller, you tac sprint. You can slide left, right, backwards at like a decent speed. Like I should be able to huss all while I'm fighting a nigga, bro. That would be so fire. Well, I know they're not gonna do that, but like something around there though. You feel me? I shouldn't have to take 5 steps forward just to activate my slide and then take 5 steps back to activate my slide. Like that's way too much. But Omni Movement, they either need to go with this movement and continue forward, or just get rid of it and go back to the old movement. Like they not about to sit here and hop in between. They got to stick with one or the other. If they want to make Omni Movement the last change in movement, cool. I'm cool with that. I like Omni Movement. I like it.
It's just a jarring movement mechanic that doesn't really add much value to the gameplay itself. I think you increase all the tick rates on every server across Warzone and Call of Duty because...
And I feel like the tick rates would be increased if they made those two separate things. If they put Warzone on its own server and then multiplayer and stuff on another server, I feel like the tick rates of Warzone would feel much better.
It's too inconsistent.
Very.
3 different modes. They all feel like...
That's the problem, bro. That's another thing. I get on multiplayer, I feel wonderful. Like you can't even warm up in multiplayer to hop on Warzone. It's like it's 2 different games, bro. I hop on multiplayer, I'm shooting shit. You feel me? I'm having fun. I'm shooting shit down. My aim feel amazing. I hop on Warzone. It's a complete different game, bro. My shots ain't hitting no more. The gun just feel completely different from multiplayer. Like that shit's bad.
Like different servers, my movement feels different. The way the bullets shoot
yes,
different.
Yes. Talk your shit, Nate.
Gameplay experience. I would separate the two, make Omni Movement like the one through point that all the games have from here on out. And then I think you have a successful series. I would remove the blueprint bullshit. If I buy a gun from the store and I remove one attachment from it, the gun doesn't even look like anything that I want it to look like and shoot like when I bought it in the first place. And I just think Call of Duty could do some very simple things to actually prove to the community that they care about the players and what they think of the game and how they experience the game, rather than just forcing things down their throat because they know it's the only thing they've got and they don't really have a say in the matter. I really think they need to increase tick rates, keep Omni Movement consistent with every Call of Duty from here on out, separate the two, remove tac sprint, and bang, you got a great game.
That's fire.
Is like the worst.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Like, just make cool camos like back in BO2. Give us a
Right.
fucking camo that has an animation on your gun. Like, the blueprint system is so bad. But I will say the skins.
I don't buy blueprints that often, but that shit is bad. Only way I'm buying a blueprint is if the skin is fire. I fuck with the tracer packs. I do fuck with the tracer rounds. That's another reason I'll buy a bundle. And then other than that, the skin just got to be tough. That's really why I'd be buying the bundles. I could care less about the animations on my gun, but I do hate if I do end up buying a blueprint, and it don't got good attachments on it. As soon as you take off the barrel, nigga, that shit's a whole different gun. That shit got a animation on the back and a black barrel on the front. Fuck is they doing?
The skins are awesome.
Operators are actually
Skins are always gonna be tough.
I love the fact that I get to update the store every day. You know, I know a lot of people don't like microtransactions. I think people have gotten over the hump.
I like microtransactions, but the game has to be good in order for me to want to buy those microtransact. Like, if the game was in a good ass spot right now, compared from where we left off at MW3 Gray Sprout, we had a lot of LTMs, a lot of events going on, a lot of camo. And how did they not see those numbers from those camo events? Like, and see how many people were on actually trying to grind those camos to now dropping an event pass that you have to pay 1,100 COD points for. And it doesn't even have a camo. The camo is the most important part. We like universal camos that move, that you could get a kill and it changes. Like, you feel me? We want reactive camos and those events that we do. Like, that's the biggest reward of it all. But they just completely neglect that. You know how many people they had doing that little fucking, what was that shit called? That little not mystery. That little course that they had, bro. People was on that joint crazy, bro. I had my randoms trying to get I think they had a free week of multiplayer and my randoms was on there trying, go through that joint just to get the camo. And I'm like, bro, this actually like is bringing people to want to play this motherfucker, bro. Why do they not see that and do shit like that more often? Like,
on that, just because every game the last 5 years has been doing it.
Oh, my neck. But nah, if the game was better though, I would definitely buy more bundles.
I understand, like, these old head comments, it popped up again this year when Black Ops 6 came out, and they're like, what happened to our military simulator? This is what the character used to look like. I'm like, brother, that is boring as fuck. There's no variety. How do you keep a franchise around for 16 years and just have generic military operator? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't impact the game. It doesn't change the way you experience the game.
Correct.
It's unbelievable to me that people still get up in their shit and complain about it.
I mean, we complain a lot about, we used to tell Call of Duty to stop making it this immersive experience for people. They don't give a fuck about whether or not you're a soldier from World War II or some guy in Vietnam. Your character is now you in that game. Like, it has become your playable character. No one cares about that anymore. Like, it's you at war.
Yo, Call of Duty would be fire if they got rid of, I know they can't because they have a whole franchise based around these characters, but if it was an option to make your own character and they sold clothing articles, oh my God, that would be so tough because you would never see anybody running around with your shit on. Like, you would have your like own character you created with your own fit on, shirt, pants, shoes, you feel like, that's some unrealistic shit, but still.
That I have, just to wrap it all up, is I actually think that Call of Duty needs to have someone that's forward-facing, communicating with the community,
Facts.
the public, matchmaking, and any playlist that you can imagine. In Warzone as well. I think the reason why community managers got sunsetted is because these people would get the shit beaten out of them online, verbally, whether the game was broken or not. You know, you had like 402 in IW, and then Vaughn sort of like took over as like the voice
Vonda Hard.
dev cycle perspective. And I think that, you know, took a lot of years off his life just dealing with like insane comments, incels, fucking death threats. But right now,
Yeah, people used to go in on him. I was like 12 seeing people going in on Von.
for so long. It's like I'm knocking at the door trying to get answers, but nobody's home. It feels like the game is completely on autopilot, and
That
there's
is.
no insight as to what's happening, what changes are going to come.
An ad? Was that the end of the video? Oh, it was.